Hey there folks, welcome back to another freaking YouTube video. As you can see, it's snowing out here. It's beautiful. I don't know what we're gonna do yet, but something's gonna show up. Right here's the little shed I built for these things, or like a little lean-to, whatever they call these things. I mean, like it's doing better than nothing. So here's the wagon. There's a scrap part of the property. Here's a frame. I can mount a motor on the back and mount a transmission on there. So we're gonna probably use that for something else in the future. And then here's my brother's old lawnmower. We've been using parts off of it. And then here is my black Craftsman, but I blew the motor. I have this tarp over it because I'm planning on rebuilding the motor because it's like a 20 horsepower. So yeah, and then of course here's this little hot rod thingamajigger I never really got to. And then here's the garage. A lawnmower, a racing lawnmower was in here. I accidentally left the key on a couple nights ago, so I plugged that in. It should be charged now. Yeah, it's charged. Okay. And then here's my welder, the motor that was off of the old Red Murray out there, and my tools. So yeah, there's my helmet that I film with this camera. It's just a little Sony. My welding helmet, our light in here for now, and the hammer. Of course, there's a hammer. Fuel, which is empty. Yeah, it's empty. So what I was thinking actually is to block off the outside. That sounded pretty cool. Oh, the chainsaw. You're interrupting my video footage, yo, Wiener Schnitzel. Alright, so we're gonna build some sort of door that can like either swing open or like slides back and forth. That'd be pretty cool. And we're going to move all this stuff. We're going to have to collect some bricks from around the property, but around the stove, because I actually would like to use this stove. We're going to need to buy some stovepipe for it. So yeah, we're going to clean this stuff up, and we're going to have to try to figure out how we're going to put a wall on here. This here support system is holding up this whole thing, which is very scary. This whole side is just held on by this one spot right here. So now we just clean all this up, and we're going to brace up this side, and then we're going to put some of that Tyvek on there. So we had to go to Lowe's because we didn't have any screws. Alright, so we just made our home. The plywood in the back. We got the chimney, and we had to scoot our chairs all the way up just to make that plywood fit. Well, we got this here support system on this side, and we got this here when we're going to run the tarp across. So we just got the Murray fired up because we're going to go in the back, the woods, to our uncle's old cabin. We're going to get some bricks with the wagon. The reason why we're going to get bricks is because we're going to put them here, so that's why nothing will catch on fire from the stove, of course. We got 8 bricks in the back. Let's see how the push mower does. Of course, you got to ease into it, of course. But after that, she goes like a charm. All you guys need are big motors. I got my push motor. Well, I just made her back. So we already took a load here, and we're gonna just finish up with these here bricks. Alright, so I just finished putting the bricks there. And the stove here is in pretty good condition. This thing here flips over nice and smooth. The door opens really easily. I don't know if anything's gonna jump out at me. Yeah, it looks to seem to be okay. There's some boards in there already. So yeah, so it's a good little stove, and we're gonna be putting this stuff on this side here. We're gonna probably put like a roll here and then a roll here. We're gonna put a door here. Alright, so I forgot to film all this here. So we already got all this here done. Wrapped it around to the other side. It's really gonna keep it a little more cozy in there. Well, this place is really starting to come together. Now, it's just all closed off, and we're going to be putting a board from here to there. So later on, if we want to put up a door big enough for the lawnmowers to get through, of course. So we just put up the tarp for sort of like the garage door for now, and we got our chimney on our stove. So right now we did this side because we decided to, and we got our door here. We got our wall all fixed up here. So we got to get a couple of hinges and a door. We're going to make our own door handle, and it's going to be amazing. Well, it's day 2, and of course we got our door here. Really the only thing that we got to do now is put this door here, and can't do that without any door hinges. So we're gonna have to buy some door hinges. Yeah, but I mean, like, besides that, it is fairly dark in here. Like, this camera's picking up a lot more light, but it's a work in progress. I've still got to organize. Some things have got to get out of here, and yeah, it's a real mess in here. So right now we need to go cut some firewood because for our stove, of course, but it'll be good just to stock up because we do already got some. So yeah. That's all of it. Alright, there we go. Now we got some wood. And I didn't split the wood because I figured it would just take too long. And the video is long enough, so yeah, it's awesome. Alright, we just finished our door here. We got our hinges on, a beautiful custom made door handle, and we got this here other board because the door has about an inch of a gap. So we just put this board back here. I still have to work on this a little bit more before it's 100% finished, but right now it's 99% finished, and if you just barely shut it, it shuts all the way. It's just beautiful. I love it so much. So I want to thank y'all so much for watching this here YouTube video, and hopefully you guys can stay tuned for part 2. Part 2, we're just going to clean up inside. Then after that, then we're going to work on a project. It's going to be a lot of fun. You might enjoy it, I don't know, but I'm going to enjoy it after once it's all done. So stay tuned for part 2, and it's just magnificent. It's so warm inside, it's beautiful. The stove, chimneys, everything's working. So I want to thank y'all so much for watching, and we will see y'all on the next YouTube video. Adios.